Good morning, Saxons. I'm Aaron Pastor.
And I'm Alden Walcott.
Welcome back to the Saxon Broadcast. Today is Tuesday, December 5th.
Let's head over to the weather.
Good morning, Saxons. I'm Andrew, and here's this week's weather. Temperatures this week look to be unusually warm for December. Highs are in the 40s to upper 50s. Lows are in the mid 30s for most of this week. Conditions look to be mostly cloudy with a 60% chance of rain on Sunday with thunderstorms, beginning around 11:30 a.m. for those of you going to homecoming. Temperatures are looking to be around the low 50s when it begins. Now that's all from me. Now back to the anchors.
I'll keep it in mind when dressing for the dance this weekend.
That's right. The postponed homecoming dance is finally here. Saturday, December 9th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. is Snowco. If you purchased the ticket back in September, you don't have to do anything except show up. Your name is on the list. If you didn't purchase the ticket, you're in luck. Tickets will be sold for $20 all this week, December 4th through 8th during all lunches.
Leadership is also running a drink drive. Please support Share of McLean by donating coffee grounds, non-perishable milk or juice, and tea bags until Monday, December 11th. The collection bin is outside the main office.
Please join the orchestra for a spectacular event tomorrow evening, Tuesday, December 5th, for Medieval Melodies. Music will include Game of Thrones, Brave, Irelia, the Blade Dancer video game, Vaughan Williams' Fantasia on Thomas Tales, and How to Train Your Dragon. The event will start with a reception and caroling by the Madrigals in the lobby at 6:15. The concert will begin in the auditorium at 7 p.m. and will take approximately 90 minutes. Hope to see you there.
Hey, Alden, do you like the school food around here?
I'm a big fan of the orange chicken. Let's head to a Cafeteria Food investigation segment with Cameron.
By 1941, the number of children eating federally supported school lunches was about 900,000 children. In a New York study of 50 malnutrition children aged 2 to 9, it was found after improving their nutritional level over a 1 to 3.5 year period that their IQs rose by an average of 18 points. No such change occurred in a well-nourished control group. By 1941, federally supported school meals programs were operating in all 50 states, plus the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. But it wasn't until 1946 that school lunches became more widespread. The Child Nutrition Act of 1966 added more opportunities for low-income children to have breakfast and lunch at school, but still, only about 15% of students got free or reduced lunches. Then came the downfall of school lunches. The Omnibus Reconciliation Act of 1980, signed into law by President Jimmy Carter, reduced the federally supported school lunches and child nutrition programs budget by approximately 8%. The Reagan administration cut the federal school lunch spending by $1.5 billion in order to lower federal spending on child nutrition. They shrank meal sizes and reduced the number of children who had free or reduced lunch. This outraged many principals in schools and leaders of counties. With the decrease of funding for school lunches that began with the Carter and Reagan administration in the 1980s, school lunches became more capitalistic, with corporations providing more of the food at lower quality. At the same time, child obesity hit a massive spike, bringing the school lunches back on the political stage. That brings us to 2023, where people are again rethinking school lunches. In order to learn more about what schools today are doing about lunch foods, I got to talk with the Executive Director of Food and Nutrition Services at Fairfax County Public Schools, the 11th largest school district in the United States.
Yeah, so we've implemented 12 new recipes since the beginning of the school year. What we'll be doing is that we're going to see which recipes were successful, and we're going to build out a whole cycle menu, so that way we can have a rotating selection of different recipes. After we build out the cycle menu, we'll start working on trying to incorporate the new food from the food show into our menus too. It might be later on in the spring or maybe next fall that our students will be able to see those new menu items, but we'll be working on developing all of those concepts onto our school meals too.
To watch the full documentary, go to the Saxon Broadcast YouTube channel.
Thanks, guys. It's nice to hear from the Cafeteria Food organizers. Now it's time for...
Yesterday's senior birthday was Matthew DeClerc.
Happy birthday! Follow us on Instagram at Saxon Broadcast and our TikTok at Saxon_broadcast.
If you would like to submit an announcement to be aired on the Saxon Broadcast, use the link in the description to fill out a form.
Now, that's all for today.
Have a great day, Saxons!